Hey y'all, one of the files got corrupted, so we had to go back to the best save point we had, which is right after we opened that door that we were trying to open. And basically what happens is we open the door,
And then all the light elves come through.
and they're very rude about it.
And they're super rude.
They don't even say thank you. And then the dark elf king dark fairy king comes in, and he's like,
I thought they're elves.
I thought they were fairies.
They're not fairies.
They're light people come in, and then they don't even say thank you. Just come in and they close the door and lock it. Rude. And then the dark guy king comes in. He says, "You've made a mistake.
You've made a grave mistake." And then
and then we kill him.
And then Kratos says some stuff about how you never really know what the stuff is, and that's why you should never bother with any fools.
And then we were like, yeah. So what if the light color people were bad anyway?
I think they're elves.
Elves, fairies, whatever. So now, and then I went through this puzzle thing. You didn't miss much. That's basically the only important thing that happened.
Yeah, but that's, because see, that's all restored now, and it's blue. Whee! While you're fighting, a couple exciting things have happened since we left off. I did a cosplay photo where I body painted myself like Kratos with makeup and posted it. You can see it on my Instagram or Twitter. But Corey Balrog, who's the creative director behind this game, saw it and he liked it, and so that made me feel really cool.
Man, the creator of Kratos, he fucking, he liked my tweet. No,
Yeah.
actually, it's really cool. Sorry, I don't mean to sound like I'm, kill him, get him, oh.
And there were a couple other people at Sony Santa Monica that saw it and thought it was cool, so I don't know, that made me just feel really great.
Your skill continues to grow.
Yay!
Ta-da!
Good job.
It took so much makeup to do that, though, because, I didn't have body paint, so I was literally using, actual makeup.
Yeah, how much of your palette did you? It seems like was that eyeshadow?
What I used was I have a foundation palette that has foundation in every color.
This is a gaming show, by the way.
This is a show about games. We talk about video games. I have a foundation palette that has colors for every shade. So I basically just used the lightest shade, and then I used lipstick for his red tattoo part.
Oh my god, so did you use a whole tube?
Yeah, well, it's a little mini. I had a little mini tube of red lipstick that I
like a free sample?
that I drew on myself with, and then I actually put eyeshadow on top of it to make it so that it wasn't super shiny.
Good idea.
And
but
to
how much of your makeup did
and to
you
darken
use?
it a little bit. I pretty much used all of the alabaster makeup that I had. Because Because I was covering my face, my chest, and my stomach. And I also used some, gray eyeshadow to put, shading on my body. And then the rest of it...
Damn it.
The rest of it was basically just, fooling around with, photo editing to get it to look, super cool.
You know what? You should, at this point, you should honestly, invest in some,
Yes.
You should invest in, getting, I don't know, some professional makeup for, cosplaying and shit.
Oh, yeah. That's specifically designed for cosplaying.
Yeah,
and
instead of using your expensive...
Instead of using, a $40 foundation.
Yeah.
Well, see, the thing about those palettes is that, I have those palettes, but obviously, there's colors that I don't really use. Because, I have those palettes so that I could do makeup on other people besides myself. So, I would never use that makeup on a day-to-day basis.
But still, I feel I mourn the loss.
You know what? It would have been really nice to have body paint because, when I was trying to, get that lipstick off my body, I was like, oh, fuck.
Because it's a greasy kind of...
Well, also, it's, it's a natural lipstick, so it literally, stained parts of my body.
You know what that means?
But
you're actually the god of war now.
The
reason you can't get it off is you're cursed.
I'm cursed.
Wait.
I knew desperate men at sea who When our supplies ran dry, would quench their thirst by drinking seawater. They swore the sirens, evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands, were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
Oh. Well, good thing I didn't drink any seawater. Right?
Yes, it is.
Did we do that?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Don't worry. We did that off screen. Don't yell at us. Apparently, a lot of people didn't know that there was a dragon. So
Yes, I saw a bunch of people talking about that. They were like, "Oh, holy shit!
there's a dragon.
There's a fucking dragon!"
I was like, yeah. Do you guys like not even look at all?
Did you not even explore the rest of the map?
Are you guys fucking casuals?
Well, one thing that I like about this though is that you kind of explore different areas, and like it would be easy to like go back there.
I'd like to look up where to find the other dragons, but I'm scared of finding spoilers.
No, I wouldn't look at it yet.
Our observant.
Trying to give you guys the.
For my attention to detail. You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey.
Yeah, I sure am.
There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of
you look
magical
that up?
artifacts. The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all
Are you
things.
connected to Wi-Fi?
Huh. I bet
No,
that was
why?
quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome.
So
Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me.
so Fafnir.
Yeah. So I mean, he's
I'd
this.
advise caution if you're heading to the storeroom. Last I was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all of his stuff?
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead. I think.
Oh, sorry.
No need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless artifacts that don't belong to you.
So I have a theory, actually, that Fafnir is going to be a dragon. Because
Is it just
Fafnir is the son of the dwarf king Hredmar and brother of Regan and a bunch of other people. But after being affected by the curse of Andvari's ring and gold, Fafnir became a dragon and was slain by Sigurd. I'm probably pronouncing all of those wrong, so feel free to correct me in the comments, but I'm trying my best. But yeah, he became a dragon because he became obsessed with all like the treasures and stuff, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if there's this storeroom with all the gold, maybe we go there and he's the dragon. Right?
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Good thing you looked it up. I'm asking if you're connected to Wi-Fi so that you don't use up your data.
I have unlimited.
You have unlimited data now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that doesn't mean you're better than my Wi-Fi. Like, you can still connect. No, I don't need your dirty peasant Wi-Fi. I have unlimited cellular data.
Ooh. Yeah, we have a family plan, and I think my parents just got really sick and tired of like one person would
That's because
always.
you literally have the family of the Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like
Yeah. Yeah, so it's like one person was always like, oh, one person was traveling or one person was doing this, and like there's always something going on. I can't remember whether I mentioned it on whether I mentioned this already in the Let's Play or whether I had talked about it here, but Sigrid or whatever their names are.
what?
This
There is something else to tell you.
Go ahead.
these two dwarves, we had talked about how they were actually like they're real dwarves from the lore.
They're real from real life. They
yeah.
existed. No, they didn't.
Well, but they are the Andvari brothers in the lore, and like I think we had talked about how like they exist like throughout realms, so they're probably not traveling here.
Yeah, they
to these
probably
points.
in the same spot, but they can see different planes of reality.
Yeah, that type of thing.
Be careful where you're going. There's nobody nice out here anymore since all the people left. I mean, I hate to generalize, but mostly they just try to kill you.
Good tip.
I know it's not my business, but if I were you, I'd wash off that symbol painted on your neck.
We were told it would help protect us. Was that a lie?
Oh, no, it's a protection stave, all right, but you can't render that pigment into paintable texture without blending it with boar urine. And is that really better than death?
Yes.
Maybe a little.
Well, it's your neck. Ugh.
Sindri, have you always been so...
Clean? Huh. Don't I wish. No, I was just as unsanitary as the next dwarf until the day a Vanir witch set me straight. She discovered with her magic there are hundreds of thousands of tiny beasties on everything around us. Oh, so small you can't even see them.
No.
It's true. And if they get inside you, they make you sick. But the witch told me there's one wood, the oak, that's a natural deterrent. Stops the beasties from spreading. So now, I make all my handles from oak. See? I think of these things. Okay, back to work.
So how come Brock's blue and you're not?
Boy,
Oh, it's fine.
You can't just ask people why they're
You see, my
blue.
brother's not as careful as I am. In fact, he prefers to work with metals using his own bare hands. Ugh. No gloves. Says it's the only way he can hear what it wants to be.
In the lost
Knock on
footage,
silver and it changes your skin
We're getting there.
yeah, in the lost footage, I was like, there's a real man.
Wouldn't bring it up to him though. You know how sensitive he can be.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, in the lost footage, I was like, there's a real man. Geek Remix Lost Footage Archives.
Yeah. So yeah, that guy was Paul Carrison, who was made famous after turning his skin permanently blue 15 years ago. He passed away.
From the
A heart attack.
Oh, do you think it was related?
I don't know.
But he was like blue, like blue, like straight up blue.
He's kind of. It's kind of like this purple grayish blue.
Yeah, don't do it if you want to be like an avatar person. Don't do it because it's really bad.
Yeah.
for you.
So basically, what happens is some people believe that you can take like silver. What is it?
Silver nitrate, I think.
Yeah, some sort of like silver supplement to help.
It was like a liquid. It was like silver suspended in a liquid.
Here, let's
Sindri, why don't you just make up with your brother already?
Me? Make up with him? Because he's an obstinate pighead incapable of change. Because he says the most terrible things about me just because he's insecure about his own work, which, let me tell you, is subpar. Because he blames me for the things that aren't my fault.
Huh? Like what?
Would you pardon me, please? I need to collect myself.
You accidentally killed his lover.
Yeah, but apparently some people believe that taking silver is a like
Good for you.
well, that it helps with. There was something specific that I think he was taking it for.
But like, with those types of things, yeah, like I think. Remember that thing that would get rid of your acne with like silver ions or something?
I'll see what I can fit together.
Okay, so we got another cipher piece. That's wonderful.
I have a confession to make. All those voices in my head, well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
she told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, what she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
Just like Eliza Thornberry. Did you ever watch Eliza Thornberry?
The Thornberries?
Yeah,
No, Eliza was the only one on the show.
exactly. And she had a feral little brother
Yeah,
that they like found in the woods, and they're like, "That's our baby now."
I remember Nigel Thornberry.
But she couldn't tell anyone that she could speak to animals. It was dope. Here we go.
Ta-da!
I have a really big like sliding window.
I was just about to bring up the window.
And Stacy, I think, would really enjoy it if she could just pretend that she was the door as she opened and closed it.
Because it's heavy, so it's like it makes this like noise as you open and close it.
Right. To Midgard.
To Midgard.
I always try to keep my window shades open because I live in a studio apartment, so I'm like, maybe I can have the perception of space.
I really like how they illustrated this.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
See, that supports the theory that the dwarves are
can
traveling.
see.
Yeah.
There's other places. There's 2 of them that you just can't go to, but the other ones I think you can unlock, but I'm not sure. Oh, here we go.
Ah.
Whee! Let's get out of here.
Roar. Hold on, turn around and take a look at what that. Or
I can't.
We're in a cutscene.
We just came back from another realm, and we met your brother. Wait, not in that order.
Did you let that seed sop put hand to your blade? Hmm? You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Did he botch up on a girl?
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
What did you do?
It's better.
You could have done that before. But now we're-
No, because we gotta pit them against each other.
Yeah, he might have done that. He might have charged us for that before, but now we
Yeah.
got it for free. But so what, you wanted to see what this looked like?
Yeah, I just wanted to look at it and see.
If there's any clues?
Not even clues. Just to like look at what it looks like from the outside. It looks cool. Because I like how it used to be underwater, so it has all the
Deletes?
yeah.
What realm
Barnacles?
you just shaking off? Let me guess. Alfheim?
How'd you guess?
I'd know that smell anywhere. Used to spend my fair share of time there, but I ain't allowed anymore on account of the incident.
What happened?
Well, ain't too sure your daddy's gonna like me talking about it on account of all the swearing and stealing and fucking involved.
What?
Don't judge me. You're the one came in all reeking of elf.
You're right,
Elf.
Elves.
Man's memories. Go on now. I got things that ain't gonna hammer themselves.
Brock, what do you know about the serpent in the lake?
I know he's too damn big.
Alright.
Let's
Whoops.
get to it. What can I get you, you little fart?
What can I get you, you little fart?
So that is the word that he was saying.
What word?
It's the Iosta, or however he pronounced it, Iosta. It is an Old Norse word.
Back to the Black Breath.
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath? Or exploring? Your choice. Look, we rode past that statue of Thor earlier, when we left the Witch's Cave.
And what direction is that?
It's mid-morning. The sun is over there, so that's south. Southwest?
Good.
Good.
Someone said that this is the horn you're supposed to blow when Ragnarok happens.
Oh.
And we were like, come on, just do it, man.
just do it, come on.
What were you gonna say?
That word that he said, it means like to hit or strike in Old Norse. So it's like, you know, essentially he's just being like, hiya! or something. I'm sorry, but ever since I, like, envisioned it, I can't imagine these guys as being anything but, like, Hot Topic pant-wearing motherfuckers. They look like they're wearing those flame-bottom pants.
Ooh. You know what I wonder? What
What?
happened to all the humans?
Oh, they left. That's
Yeah,
what he
but-
was saying in the other
But, like,
realm.
in the entire world, you know? Like, we haven't seen a single human.
Well, yeah, because they're all either dead or they ran away.
But where did they go? That's what I want to know.
I think we already...
I know, I just want to see if, like... Alright.
Oh, look! The witch's magic is still covering those scorn poles. Saves us some time.
Is AJ making noises?
Yeah.
Now we can do this. Wonk. Boosh, boosh, I'm so strong. Blech. Sorry, that was obnoxious.
Oh, yes. Yay.
Reading!
Read it.
Boy!
Oh, you gotta get him to shoot it.
Boy.
Boy!
Okay, that's going in the journal.
Beware of Sathir and those who practice it. Their sorcery is insidious and ever-changing, and so are the souls who master it. The more power they summon, the less they are themselves.
Can you look up that word so we can hear about Norwegian witchcraft?
I don't know if I'll be able to, because it uses characters that I don't have on my phone. But
Just use the characters, but the English version. I'm sure it'll take you to where you need to go. Because I thought, you know, that would be cool to know. If people are wondering, like, how come you never let Stacy play? First of all, she doesn't like it. Makes her self-conscious. Second of all, who's gonna look up all the cool facts?
No, I don't know that I don't like it. I'm just not very good. I'm not as good at multitasking as you are. Seder.
Have you made it out of Fafnir's storeroom yet?
Go ahead.
I'm not very good at multitasking. Also, our styles are not the same.
Mm-hmm.
And all the times that I've played, you just got annoyed with me because I waste too much time fucking around.
Fucking around with what?
No, like just like goofing off and stuff.
What are you doing?
And you're like, Stacy, like the camera angles need to be perfect so people don't get sick. And I'm there going like, woo!
Yeah, your camera angles, I don't like them. I like to have smooth camera angles.
Seder, which is Old Norse for chord, string, or snare, is a form of pre-Christian Norse magic concerned with discerning and altering the course of destiny by reweaving part of destiny's web.
That's awesome. Tell me more. Is there
To do this, the practitioner enters a trance and travels in spirit through the 9 worlds, accomplishing their task.
I said no.
Oh, so maybe that's why they stopped our friendly witch. Remember, where they're like she can't go into the other realms now so she can't change destiny by going through the different realms.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Maybe that's why they're like I'm banned from being cool.
Yeah.
That's got to be why. Yeah, cool.
What do you think carved the face in the mountain?
You would know better than I.
Thanks.
Now watch your step. Carelessness will only delay us.
Right.
Are you hearing anything interesting?
So the Freya and Odin are both the divine models of noted masters of Satyr. Satyr. Satyr was a highly gendered activity during the Viking
What do we do
Age.
now?
Gendered?
We see if the witch was right.
Gendered in what way?
It just says highly gendered. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it means that like people. It's like, oh, we have like. No,
I just want to see what would happen. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Maybe only certain genders could do certain things.
Oh, in the woman practitioner of these arts held a more or less dignified role.
Come.
Less dignified?
More or less dignified.
Okay.
So like pretty dignified. I think it just means that the two were kept separate,
but
not
equal. Great.
uh.
They're just maybe they covered different topics.
No, Satyr wasn't a fitting activity for men. According to traditional Germanic gender constructs, it was extremely shameful and dishonorable for a man to adopt a female social or sexual role. So a man who practiced Satyr could expect to be labeled unmanly by his peers, one of the gravest insults that could be hurled at a Norseman.
So men couldn't practice cool magic because of gender roles?
They weren't supposed to, no, because it was womanly.
Sorry. That sucks.
It's also partly because they're talking about the weaving of destiny, and weaving is a woman's activity.
You can't have this super cool power because it's kind of womanly. God. That would be so annoying.
But, I mean, a lot of guys did it anyway, and Odin was supposedly an expert at it, so...
Well, yeah, no one's gonna tell Odin what to do.
Yeah.
That's for girls, and he's like, so what? I'm the king of the fucking gods. What are you gonna do about it?
The
Yeah.
giants used to visit the Midgard Mountains before they disappeared.
Disappeared.
Yeah, I guess they just up and left one day. No one knows why.
Perhaps they returned to their home.
Jotunheim? Maybe. I wonder if the face in the mountain was a tribute to some important giant.
Can you imagine the one guy who was probably, like, jealous of, like, one guy who could do fate weaving or whatever?
We made it!
More black breath.
And he was like, oh, like, what is that, weaving? That's a chick thing.
Yeah, apparently there were, like, a bunch of guys that did it anyway. It was just kind of like, you know...
If you could weave fate, I mean, like...
It matches the one on the door to Jotunheim and Tyr's temple. The giants did come here.
I gotta be honest, though, that power does not sound interesting to me at all.
Deer? I don't remember stories of a giant with a deer head. Wonder who he is.
Because I'd just be worried about fucking it up.
Like, shit! Oh, God!
Yeah. Okay.
What does it say?
No yoked beast, nor fearful thrall, nor rooted tree, doth know my call.
Okay, so we already did this puzzle, so if you
we-
see us, like, killing it, that's not because I'm especially intelligent.
Yeah.
We'll let you know when we're past the... Oh, hello.
Hello,
Hi.
come back here. Excuse me.
I have... Come here. Rude.
What do you think that got up there?
Hiya.
Let's see. What were we saying?
This place must have been important to the giants. It's like they're testing us.
That I wouldn't want the power to weave destiny.
That looks right.
Yeah, you just probably want, like, you know, chill witch powers. Like,
Yeah.
make this plant grow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is too... I don't want too much
I don't
responsibility.
want. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like when people are like, "Oh, like, do you want to take over the world?" And I'm like, "Absolutely not.
No help.
No, you gotta light the things first."
I know. Hold on. Yeah, because it's like... Yeah, but if I take over the world, that means I have to, like,
Floorboard.
do everything.
Yeah.
Something's missing.
Like, you guys should be, like, leader of the world. And I'm like, no fucking
Is
way.
it the answer?
Freedom. Sure, that works.
Go ahead.
Sure. Rouse. What's What you doing?
Did we already?
Thought maybe there'd be a bridge.
The giants mean to test us further.
So, did we say in this recording or that we thought Freya was his mom?
I don't think she
There's a
is.
crystal in that
Okay.
torch hole.
Well, no. I know we mentioned that earlier. I don't think I think we mentioned that in an earlier recording that we were thinking that might be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we have to go down and go up.
I feel like that's not.
It can't. It seems too fantastical.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not only the fact that like how would he have?
I forget it. Mom always said you never took an interest in history. Giants are just a race. Elves and Holgerfolk. It doesn't mean they're big.
What of the world serpent?
Okay, in that case, giant also means big. There's only one.
That kind of reminds me of the giants and dwarves in Skyrim / the Elder Scrolls series, where
What's up here?
the elves that lived underground were called dwarves, but only because giants lived in that area, so the giants called them dwarves.
Oh.
But they were actually just like the same sizes as most of the other species in whatever.
But what I was gonna say is, I feel like one, it would be really hard for Kratos to kind of like fly under the radar if he was married to fucking Freya.
Well, maybe she was like, you know, her side bitch, you know, like Kratos was like Freya's side bitch.
I don't think so.
Just, like getting that download dick.
I mean, maybe, but like, and also the fact that like nobody seemed to know that she was there or dead.
Well, she had that barrier up, and then as soon as we took the barrier down, what's his face showed up.
I know. I just like, yeah, maybe, but I don't. I feel like also like, would Kratos go mess with like literally like one of the gods? You know?
Maybe
It's-
she was hot, you know? You don't know.
No, but he just like he doesn't trust the gods, and he thinks that they just fuck with people. So I mean, maybe I'm not like ruling it out.
I'm just, you know, having a friendly debate, not like
Oh
really.
yeah. I'm not arguing or anything, because it, like, you know, if they said like yes, like yeah, like it was Freya, then I'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
It'd be funny though. She'd be like, "Yeah, this is my side piece."
Yeah. But like he also kind of just strikes me as like the type of guy who would want to just, you know,
Settle down with a fairy or something.
yeah, settle down with somebody who didn't have as much baggage as Freya, you know. But who knows?